Alright guys, we're going to work on a jab cross and then we're going to look at controlling the distance using a spacer hand, which is predominantly just a long guard. So I'm going to work with my shoes here. We know that my opponent is in the centre of the shoes, is my target area where his head is. So I'm going to have my guard. So I'm going to step with my jab, now I'm going to step with my cross. Now I'm going to put a spacer out. So my hand's gone on a spacer, it could be a palm, could be your glove. I've put a spacer on his head. Now I'm going to feel the pressure as he walks back into me and I'm going to let it go and cross. So it's a simple exercise. Jab, cross, spacer. Notice the shoulders up. I don't want to be spacing with my shoulder too high. Now I feel the pressure come back in and I release the cross and then step back. So the spacer is an action that we use to control the distance. Let's now put this together with the ability to stick. So now I'm going to enter on my opponent with my jab cross, then I'm going to put my spacer hand out. Now my opponent steps back, so I'm going to stick. Now my opponent decides to press back in, I release and strike. So we can stick with the spacer hand to maintain the distance. We can also do this if we feel too much pressure when we step backwards. So I'm going to step in, jab, cross, spacer. Now my opponent's pressing in at me. Rather than releasing here, I control distance by stepping, then releasing here. So we can use this as a simple drill. Let's practice these three actions with a little bit of attribute. So I'm in my solo practice, space, and there's my shot. Let's now put it together while I stick. Remember, sticking is a controlled pressure. So I step in, space, wait, let's go backwards, space. Now, let's look at maybe putting this together in a drill where we go forwards and backwards. So I'm in my stance, I've gone jab, cross, space. Now I follow my opponent. Now I cross and space. Now I stick back, cross and guard. So jab, cross, space, follow, space, stick, guard. Let's go again. So jab, space, follow, and there's my spacer again. See, my shoulders up, stick, and there's my guard. Let's now put this together with a partner. And we can look at the spacing hand and how it works. I'll just put a Harry. So, Harry, you can jump that side, dude. So Harry's going to step in with the jab cross, but we're going to start by playing this stationary. So he steps in, jab, cross, and puts his spacer up. Notice his shoulders up, but it makes it hard for me to attack back. So there's the pressure, he lets go, and there's the shot. Let's do this once more. Jab cross, space, wait, space, there's the shot. Move back a bit please. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this together as a forward drill. So Harry goes, jab cross, space. Now I'm going to step and he's going to stick, so he has to maintain pressure. Now I'm going to press and go, he releases it. Let's now do this with a backwards drill. So Harry's on guard. He steps in, jab cross, space. Now I step at Harry. Now he releases it. Let's now work this together forward and back. So we're going to put the space hand straight on after the initial chase. So he steps in, jab cross, space. Chases me down, cross, space. Walks back, cross. Then he's in guard. Let's do this once more. Space. Walks down, space, walks back. So the main intention here is to stick. So we have to stick, okay? So let's make sure that we create that stick on our partner. So Harry steps in, jab cross, and sticks. Steps in, hits, space, now sticks, and then hits. Right, nice drill. So the spacer hand is a really important technique for maintaining distance. Make sure you touch this, guys.